All right, YouTubers, I'm going to try to keep this quick because I never do, but I always like to say I'm gonna. I've had this 1999 Leisure Travel for quite a few years now, and I was thinking the other day of the all-time strangest, weird problem I ever had with it, and I thought, well, maybe this would help other people because it was so weird. So here we go, and I'll try to show you as best I can. So I'd had it for a couple months, and in those couple months went on a few trips, and three of them we had really good rain, and I was getting water inside the van in two different places. And I mean, I searched everywhere. I searched every seam, everything, and I couldn't figure out how the water was getting in, and how it was getting in, where it was getting in was just friggin' bizarre. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you those places where it got in, and I'm gonna show you the solution that I had for it, which again, this is just really some strange stuff. It took me a month or so of trying to figure out where it was coming in, and then when I got it, it was like an epiphany hit me, and it was just really strange. So again, I've carried on, and I'm going to show you, and hopefully if you have a van like mine or something similar that might have the same setup, maybe this will help you figure out weirdness. All right, let's show you where the water was. All right, this is the van, right? This is the floor, and right under here, this is just a foam pad I've had here for years. Hey, Vinny's under there. So right here in this spot, right in the middle of my floor, I was getting water pooling up right here, and I just could not figure it out. How does water get there? When you look all around the ceiling, you know, how do you get water here? I had no idea. This is just a little plug because the table can go there. I never put the table there. So I was getting water in that spot. Didn't understand why. And that was actually before I used to put this pad there. The pad had nothing to do with that. It just tried to protect the carpet from the cats. Okay, let's go see the second. All right, so here's the door, all right? And this spot here is, let me move that. This is just a pad I put there to try to protect the carpet, much like I do there, because I step in here all the time. So I put these two clips on here, all right? All right. And water was also pooling up right here, right in the middle of this step. Like, where is water coming from to get there? These two spots, I could not figure out why the water was coming in. And I mean, literally, I searched everywhere. Maybe some of you have already got an idea of what was going on, and maybe some of you go like, I wouldn't have figured that out very quickly either. So, again, it only happened when it rained really hard, and then it would go away, obviously, you know. So I couldn't figure it out. So I'm going to show you how I figured it out. Okay, so here was the culprit for the water getting in there. These were, when I bought it, these were put on upside down, and water got in there. And there's a drain in the bottom, and it was backing up. But as I looked in this to do this video, I think I got something going on in here that might not be good. I'm not sure, but let's see. I'm going to take these off. Okay, yeah, you got to clean these every now and then, and if your water backs up, you definitely got to clean them. I see some stuff in there down in the bottom. We're going to see what I got going on. Oh, not as bad as I thought. I saw that and I thought maybe something was growing in there, but we'll give you a closer look. So that's the back of the refrigerator, and down way back in there, and you can get to it from under here, there's a drain plug, and it was clogged, so water was backing up. And what it was doing is, there's electrical that runs back and across for power, and then there's the other electrical that runs this way to the front for power. So the water was following the path of least resistance, and it was following those water lines, and it was pooling up, and it took me days to figure out what the heck is going on. So that's what it is. I was worried that there were plants growing in here. But that is the back of a van refrigerator. Okay. That's that. Woohoo! There's not a farm growing under there. Hold on a second, I might try to vacuum that out. Okay, semi-related on another thing. Once I was on a camping trip and this GFI went bad and it wouldn't work. Well, this circuit is also tied to the refrigerator circuit. I was plugged in. I was like, oh, I can't run my refrigerator on electric because this GFI was gone and killed that circuit. Well, here there's a plug. So if you have this similar type of situation, all I did is I ran in an extra extension cord and plugged it into here, and my refrigerator ran fine. I didn't have to use my propane. So, and then I got a GFI and replaced that. So, you know, weird things happen with your vans. You have to try to figure them out. Now I'm going to clean that. This just shows it's important to keep your things clean for many reasons. Junk can get literally everywhere. Wow. I guess I have to admit to myself, it's been probably a couple of years since I've cleaned this out. Well, at least a year. Okay, that's it. That was a lot of stuff in there. This way, not this way, because the water goes in and everything goes in. This way, and the water comes in and rolls out. And again, way up under here, there's a plug, and I had to get a really long handled screwdriver and come up from the bottom and clear out that gunk. Yep, there's no sign of anything in there, so I'm good. That concludes the strangest thing that ever happened with my van, any maintenance. All right, so that's how the water was getting in. Isn't that crazy? And maybe you would have figured it out quicker than me, but it was friggin' bizarre. And I don't know how I caught it. It was almost like an accident that I figured it out. I don't think my brain automatically went to, yeah, water's coming in from the refrigerator. But, you know, the part that makes sense is there's electric under here and there's electric that goes up to the dash. So when that water was coming in, filling up and backing, it was following the water line. It was following the power lines. And there must be little depressions or something right in here where it pooled up and right over there. So water is always going to follow the path of least resistance, and that's where it pooled up. And once you, if you have a refrigerator like that, maybe crawl under there one day and see if you got a drain plug like I do and clean it out. I had no idea. All right, hope that was helpful. Hope you don't have any bizarre little things that keep your head scratching for months. But if you do, just keep scratching your head. You'll figure something out eventually. Hope this was helpful. Have a great and wonderful day.